So we have Mr. Asif Kapadia here with us in the studio, an Oscar-winning, acclaimed director. And sir, I would like to begin this session with the first question. So how has life changed after the Oscars?
Honestly, it hasn't changed much at all. I think what's interesting is other people seem to change when they talk to me, but my life is exactly the same. I think what's interesting was the nomination stage is when people suddenly hear about you and start seeing the film. I think that's the key thing. More people around the world have seen Amy, I suppose, because of the nominations and because of the win. I think that's the main thing. I'm a filmmaker. I don't really want to be in front of the camera. I'm very happy behind the camera, but you want your work to be seen.
And we also want you behind the camera. But moving on, Ficci Frames, how was the session like?
I think it's good. I don't know. I'm standing on a stage. I'm the last person to know. But so you'll have to tell me. Hopefully the audience, hopefully it made sense. Hopefully something came across.
I was there, it did.
Hopefully somehow someone in the audience takes something from it and it motivates them to do their own work. That's the most important thing for me is, I'm talking about my experience, but it's only useful if it helps whoever's in the audience to do their thing. I think I had some people in my life who were very helpful and kind of gave me the confidence to make my own films. And my job, I feel, is just to give people the confidence for them to express themselves.
All right. Moving on to my last question to you. You're a filmmaker, and at the end of the day, you in your session also said that you like to shoot on film. Considering we are neck deep in the digital revolution, and people are saying that, hey, digital is like the new intellectual wave of AV and filmmaking. Do you agree with that? What is your opinion on that?
No, so it's interesting. I started off shooting on film, and I used to love shooting on film, but I've totally changed because I'm now doing the opposite. I'm working with archive. I love Super 8. I love VHS. I love, footage shot on a phone. I don't mind. Whatever the material, doesn't matter. The medium is not important. It's the message. Yeah. It's what's in the footage. And I think that's the point. If nothing should stop you doing your work. Yeah. If shooting on film is too expensive, then don't shoot on film. I would honestly be happy to shoot a film on a mobile phone. I would shoot on anything. If the idea is good enough, if the story is strong enough, if it's emotionally engaging to an audience, it doesn't matter what you shoot on. And so it's all changing, and I'm really interested in that change. I've totally switched from being a purist to being someone who, I love the technology shifting and I love what's possible with it. Personally, I like the training that comes from shooting with film meant that it was very expensive. Yeah. When it's expensive, you had to think before you shot. Shoot. The danger of video is media is cheap. You just buy another hard drive. You buy another hard drive. You just keep shooting, and there's not a lot of thinking. And even now, you do an interview, there's 3-4 cameras filming you. Yeah. Whereas back in the day, one was fine. Yeah. People just thought about where we're going to put the camera first. Yeah. Now everyone shoots everything and you worry about it later. What it does is it just makes post-production more expensive. Fair enough. That's what I would say. I love the idea of just trying to find the right balance between the thinking before you shoot.
All right. Thanks a lot, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.